My wife is eating bone marrow. I didn't even know this was a thing. Apologize for the lighting. Having a little birthday dinner for me. My lovely wife is taking me out to eat.
Happy birthday, honey.
Thank you. Look at this wonderful meal. Really nice restaurant. All right, guys, we're gonna eat and then we're gonna go check in on Project Z28. How'd you like that cold start? So I'm gonna have to let the car cool down a little bit. I still had some smoke coming here from the passenger side valve cover. What I noticed is right here I can see the valve cover gasket bouncing in and out, so I'm gonna try to loosen this valve cover up and see what's going on. But right now the wife wants me to go look at trees or something, but she promised a lunch out of it. So all right, everybody, welcome to the backyard, future home of the new L to the W garage. We got it flagged out. We got this flag here going to a flag there, to a corner there, and to here. Some of these miscellaneous orange flags are for trees that got to come down and put in the garage. But right now we're looking at 30 by 50. Hell yeah, that's gonna be a nice size garage. So yeah, so just checking in with you. I got to get quotes on getting these trees taken down, then we get the concrete, and then we can go ahead and get the building. Hell yeah. A little popcorn and coffee. All right, everyone, it's a little update time. It's currently Friday, March the 13th. I guess if you're superstitious, I already got enough bad luck, so it don't matter what day it is for me. Anyhow, so update time. Sorry I've been AWOL all week. Kind of been busy running around doing everything in the world. Nothing that would have been very entertaining for a YouTube. One, I've been at the wife's house, her other place that her daughter's living at. We've had to finish some of that construction work. Still not completely done over there. We still have a few more things that we're trying to do, because we're just looking at selling that place now because it's just becoming to be a liability and a headache. So with her daughter and my wife's help, we managed to get some sheetrock up. I'll go ahead and show you some pictures of some of the finished work. We replaced insulation. There's also some work on the outside. There's some hardy board planking that had to come down. Just been busy doing that. I'm not a construction worker. I don't do this stuff. I'm not very fast at it. Plus with my back, I can't go at this stuff full bore. So apologize. That's where I'm at. It's kind of important. We need to get that taken care of, and it's just one of those life events that happens and kind of slows things down. I've had to make phone calls about some tree clearing, concrete work. I've been getting prices on metal buildings, like I showed you earlier. We got the area back there flagged out, kind of where this is going to be. So I've been trying to find a good company, good prices, and that, and it's very time consuming. Plus I don't know, man, I have not been feeling that well. I've just been feeling drained this past week. Just haven't had like a lot of energy and been wanting to get up. Kind of admittedly, the Camaro's kind of had me down a little bit. The prospect of having to remove that cylinder head is just overwhelming to me at this point. I'm just not even I really do not want to go down that route. But if it's still leaking a little bit. I put paper towels down. It's getting the paper towel wet, so there's still a little bit of a leak. So, I mean, I really don't want to try this magic stuff that you dump in the radiator and mess with it that way. I'll do it the right way and pull the damn head off, but it just really has me down. I was like so happy to hear the car start, and I really thought I was going to be driving at this point. So I just kind of haven't even wanted to been messing with it. I still had the oil leak problem. Talking to Ken at First TPI, he kind of thinks that maybe the, uh, the the valve covers are factory. There's holes down the middle. There's center bolts. There's studs that stick down from the bottom of that. He thinks either that or maybe one of the baffles is bottoming out, and that's preventing that valve cover from seating all the way. But if you look at it, and maybe I'll try to get the GoPro and put it over here, and because it's the only thing small enough to fit down there, one of the little ones, you can see a blue gasket sticking out beyond, and that's not right. It's like the valve cover's too big. So now I'm looking at more money to replace those gaskets and buy perimeter bolt valve covers, which I really don't want to do. But if I can't keep these things from leaking, I'm spewing oil all over the freaking headers. So it's smoking like a champ. It stinks, and it could also be a safety hazard because the oil can ignite if the headers get hot enough. So this car is just fighting me. All I wanted to do was enjoy it, and it's just kind of heartbreaking to have seeing problem after problem. And I really hate making these videos like this because I know everybody wants to see happiness and enjoyment. So let me walk around and kind of show you a few things that we've had going on. We've had this lovely new gate installed right here because this will be the side of the house where we bring the RV on, because the double gate on the other side that I've been bringing the cars on is where our septic system is, and the RV is going to probably be too heavy to clear that. We have also had the termite guy over here at this house inspect this house and set a bunch of bait stations to do a treatment over here because we've seen what happened there, and we don't want to take a chance with our primary residence here. So I've been going a little bit nuts trying to make sure that our RV experience is absolutely perfect. I got all these things here. We got lithium batteries, we got solar, bigger fans, we got all kinds of stuff in all these boxes to go ahead and modify the RV as soon as I get it. Alright everybody, I want to show you something real quick here on Project Z28. I have somebody message me on Facebook, and if you're not following me on Facebook and Instagram, why not? It's a good way to reach out to me. I don't mind chatting with people, but I hope I'm saying your name right. Gerard Gervasi. He's got a pretty sweet third gen he's working on, and he reached out to me and said about the air filter. He said don't go with the K&N. He showed me a picture of his setup, so I followed your advice and went on Amazon and got a couple couplers, and I also got this really sweet 4-inch like stainless pipe. So I have the bands right here. Don't worry, they'll be clamped on. This is just kind of temporary in case I end up having to take this off, but we got a 4-inch coupler here to a 4-inch pipe to a 4-inch to a 3.5-inch thing right here, and that's, look at that, man, that is sweet looking. At least I think so. Look at that. I mean, man. Plus, once you slap on these nice shiny bands, you know, it's just going to add a little flair there, and we get to keep the original intake, which I know it's thin, maybe it's a little restricted, but I kind of like that look. I do like the look of that versus sticking a K&N right there. So thank you, Gerard, for the suggestion. Like I said, man, I'll follow advice. It was good advice, and I appreciate it. Alright everyone, sorry for the lack of content. As you can see, I've had a lot going on. I had like 2 VA appointments this week also. So I understand you have multiple doctors. You know, you have a primary doctor, you have pain management, I have the guy that does the shots, I have a mental health doctor I go see. There's all different types of things. So I've had a lot of that going on. I said I've had phone calls trying to get contractors, getting prices and things like that. Trying to move on with the channel, but at the same time as I do this stuff, it slows me down from actually working on the stuff I want to work on. But honestly, that car just really has me beat up and down. I've just been dreading taking the valve cover off, tightening that head, putting everything back just to find out it's going to leak, or find out I have to put more money in this car to buy different valve covers and new gaskets to try to get them to fit, because maybe these valve covers are just too large. I don't know. I really tried to pre-plan and get everything perfect. which also has me worried. I'm doing the same thing with the RV. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. I want to go out there the first time camping and have it perfect. I want to be able to accommodate us in any kind of situation, whether we have to boondock without power. I'll have solar to run on. I have all kinds of adapters for different kind of power situations, whether it be 50 amp or 30 amp. And I've been having to learn a whole lot on the RV life. You know, my bud Top Hat Plus up in Canada, his family's in the business. It actually manufactures travel trailers, so I've gotten a lot of great advice. Been reaching out to him a lot on things that I will need, recommended things. So, I mean, maybe some of you guys are hopefully interested in RV stuff. Maybe you want to travel and do a little camping or something like that. So hopefully some of that stuff will interest you. So it's going to be interesting to see how that transpires with the channel, to see how people enjoy maybe the RV and travel. And I'll tell you what, man, being retired kind of right now, I'm getting just a little bit of that, whatever you, where, you know, you just kind of get a little bit antsy. I'm getting tired of sitting here seeing the same thing every day, man. I want to go out and explore. I want to go check out stuff, man. There's a lot of great car stuff. Like, there's a lot of car museums, car events, car shows, things that I can go out there with this RV and we can go out and explore. She wants to see flowery stuff, so it's going to be a little bit of mix. I'm not going to do the flower stuff on my channel, probably for the most part, but anyhow, it's going to be interesting to see. And guys, I haven't even revealed what we got. I mean, we might have a bus. We might have a trailer. Fifth wheel, travel trailer. If I buy a fifth wheel, it means a truck. Well, I'm going to tell you, we didn't buy a fifth wheel. We're not doing it. I'm not buying a dually. It had all that expense, but, you know, did we get a travel trailer? Did we get a bus? Did we get a Class B van? Did we get a Class C, which is like a full-size van chassis dually type thing? I don't know, man. You guys are going to have to subscribe and see. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Like I said, I already got a lot of packages in here, because as soon as this thing shows up, we're modifying it. We're getting into it. We're going to do some changes. We're going to do some reviews on some things. Because, you know, I mean, we're, in the end, even though we enjoy cars, like me, I love cars, I also love to go out and travel. So maybe the RV experience will be interesting to some people. So let's wrap it up there. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you for the kind words, man. People have really helped me through this build. It's just been kicking my ass from day one. None of this has been easy. It usually isn't when you modify a car, but I mean, I haven't gone that extreme, so I really didn't expect this many hiccups. I also had the issue with the TV cable. I think I might have to get another one and go longer, so I'm gonna probably have to pull that out and measure it, because it's stretched, but it still doesn't fix my issue between where the mount to the actual cable is. And Ken's supposed to be working on a mount for me, an adapter bracket, so we'll wait and see on that one as well. So thank you for the support. It means a lot. Like, shares, comments appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.